Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be working on the back half of the black pearl. This is what we got done so far. Haven't covered as much footage as I probably should have, but this thing has been a nightmare of angles to figure out, so it's been a lot of really slow work. But this is what we got done so far. Pretty much this back side is all done over here, and we just gotta do the same thing over here. So that is what I will be working on. Hopefully maybe even getting this whole back covered, covering up the rudder mechanism under there. Okay, just got a couple bricklink orders in. I got all the pieces for the roof to do this here, so I can finish that up. And then got all the little people in dark pearl gray, or whatever color it is. But these are going to be the ones that go around the cabin, supporting it, and a few go in front of the doors here too. So very important, very excited. I think I'll work on the roof now. Okay, so see here, this is how we're going to be able to attach all of the roof pieces off the side here. I'm hoping I made this with like rounded brick, so it has a little bit of play in it without any stress really on the joint. So we'll see though, because this is a right angle here. I might not allow it, but I might be able to get a little bit of gap if I mess around with these a bit. We'll see.